I'm coming back to you because every response you're giving is raising more questions.
No, that's good. That's why I'm here.
Chair.
I'm happy to be here.
Let me give Senator Eddie.
Chair, I don't want to trivialize anything that the Senator of Nairobi has said, and I think that it is important to stress that where you're doing good work, that is fine. But I think that we are trivializing the weight of this question. And Chair, just on a point of order, I wished that we had started with the oath to the governor.
Why?
Because of what is presented here, because we are getting a lot of stories that I think that would have been summarized by simple written responses to what the senator asked on this document. Because when you talk about pending bills, Chair, it's not about the act of payment that is important. It's about how those pending bills affect other aspects of Nairobi County, including whether the services were given or even if the continuing existence of those pending bills are affecting any services that are continuing in Nairobi County. That's how I get it. So that I was expecting the governor of Nairobi to indicate to us that in this transfer deed, when we were doing this transfer of these services back to the county, these were my stipulated responsibilities with regards to these pending bills on what I would follow up as the Chief Executive Officer of Nairobi under Article 179 of the Constitution, and this is what remains for the control of budget, which is what is simplifying to be an action of payment. But more than action of payment is what the Honorable Senator of Kakamega is saying. Have you been able to interrogate whether those services are being given to Nairobi? Have you been able to interrogate whether when those pending bills are not paid, how will they impact the continuity of those services in Nairobi? So I think that for the purposes of moving forward, Chair, let us not interact on narrative. Let us interact on some written document that can be a basis for reference for us. And the first one for me would be, can we be able to have a glance at this transfer deed, where it was articulated that the controller of budget or the controller at the office of the president would be able to do this payment. But me, as the CEO of this county, this will be my responsibility with regards to this pending projects and pending payments. Because otherwise, we will be having a back and forth narrative for which we don't have basis for even following up with the office of the president, the executive office of the president.
Okay.
Maybe to add on what Senator Eddie has said, we need to look at the value for money in these projects. Because if you consider a pending bill since on a project like the sewer projects or the road projects from 2022 up to now, and we are still waiting because we don't know when the government will get money to pay the contractor so that he can now hand over or he can proceed to conclude the project. So the issue of value for money is very important because those services are not currently being provided, and yet
that's what we asked the Order General. That's what we asked.
Senator Onyonka.
Chair, I don't know whether I'm the one who's confused or something is totally wrong. What are we here interrogating? Chair, what we are interrogating is that tons and tons of money has been paid for a service. I am trying to find out whether the current CEO of Nairobi County is aware whether this payment were made legally and according to the PFM Act. And I've been trying to listen to what the governor is saying. And what he's saying is he actually doesn't know what you people call him here for. So can we get the status controller, get the governor, get the internal audit department of the county government of Nairobi, and let's sit and ask them how much they have paid, what money they, whether these people who are being paid, I would like the governor to tell me, the people that he found when he came in as governor, did he find that they were satisfied? that these bills are either been paid, not paid, or they were actually legitimate bills. Because, Chair, some of these payments have scared me. I swear in the name of God, I've never seen money like this.
Okay, Senator
Chair.
Shakila.
Thank you, Chair.
And then,
maybe this is out of context. I'm just concerned whether the governor is concerned about these pending bills, more so on the hire of heavy machines. Are these machines which you cannot buy yourselves as a county and be able to give the services to this Nairobi? Because hiring of these machines are costing billions, and these are the billions which you can buy your own machines and give these services and stop incurring these big bills. Thank you, Chair.
Senator Khalwale.
Mr. Chairman, watching your body language, you're about to make a critical decision. Before you make, with due respect, Governor, with due respect, Governor, I have been the chairman of public account longest in the history of the Republic of Kenya. 5 years in the National Assembly, 3 years in the Senate. I know how to look at these documents. With due respect, you are ill prepared to appear before this committee this morning. I don't want to say your team is incompetent. Why? That you are asking to expunge a section of your own response on this floor tells me that you are seeing this document for the first time in this meeting. Can I, sir? Can I, sir? Can I, sir?
Just take note of it. When you give the opportunity,
Governor, if that is the case, then either your team is incompetent or you have no respect for public funds. You cannot just come before us and tell us, allow me to expunge the following. Where were you? Why didn't you read? Why didn't you hold a pre-meeting with your able officers? And all these people, Governor, all these people are professionals. And these professionals, the Cs who wrote this, cannot have lost the fact that there is a deed of transfer that provided that the guy in State House is the one to pay. Or if you thought we would not notice. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Senator.